Now, for the families of those who donate their organs after passing away, they may never know whose lives have been saved.
So Robert Meeklam's son, Robbie, tragically took his own life in 2023 at the age of 19. And the family made the decision to donate his organs. But despite not knowing who they'd gone to, Robert had a gut feeling after watching Colin speak about his life-changing transplant on TV.
Well, that gut feeling sparked an inspiring mission for Robert and confirmed that it really was his son's heart beating on inside of Colin. And Robert and Colin join us now to share this absolutely incredible story. Welcome to the sofa.
So great to have you with us.
And thank you for sharing this, because I know it's still raw. It's still very raw for you, Robert. But tell us a little bit about Robbie, because he sounds incredible.
Well, Robbie was a football player. He was scouted at an early age. He scored 100 goals in one season, and he ended up signing. He went to Kilmarnock FC, and then he got signed by Ayr United, and then he got dropped, and then he moved on to Greenock Morton, and then he went on to other clubs. But he was just loved and adored by everybody he met. He was so respectful to everybody he met. So when what happened, it was such a shock to the whole community and to the whole of football. It was just shocking.
And his death obviously just came from nowhere. It was pretty sudden.
Yeah, I mean, I could get into details, but I don't want to get into a lot of details. But I found my son that night, and I find it hard-hitting to probably speak on live TV about it, but I think I need to. That he made me feel so comfortable that night that then he went and done that. I managed to find him, do CPR and get a heartbeat, which ultimately led to Colin, because as a family we decided to donate his organs, but
I mean, that's not an easy decision to make when you're grieving and you're going through that. To make such an incredible decision to say, yes, let's donate his organs.
And a quick decision, right? I mean, presumably they asked you straight away.
It was basically, when we were told there was no forlorn hope for Robbie, my daughters had said that Robbie had always said he wanted to donate his organs if he ever passed away. So we decided as a family to do that.
Yeah.
And at that time, you're in a cloud. You don't really know what you're doing or what you're saying, but we agreed to all, and we went through with it, and we decided to call it Robbie's Legacy. Yeah. Because it had never been done before that a healthy 19-year-old, all his organs, and 5 people's lives were saved that night.
5 people.
That's
incredible.
Unbelievable.
Colin's one.
One of them is Colin. Hello, Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Hello.
So, Colin, you was going through cardiomyopathy. And in 2009, you had this heart transplant?
2023, I had the transplant, but I had pacemakers fitted in 2009. And so, as I say, just things progressively got worse for me. And then in February of 2023, my local hospital up in Inverness said there was no more they could do for me. So then I got the news that I could be considered for a transplant.
I mean, that's extraordinary. Because explain to us, just in layman's terms, what cardiomyopathy is.
It's just a weakening of the heart.
Yeah.
And I got so bad that I could hardly walk 20 yards without sort of... So getting the opportunity to have the transplant has just transformed things for me.
And does that come... When it comes, does that come quite quickly? Like, do you just get a call saying, we need you in tomorrow? Or how does it work?
Well, I got a call at 4 a.m. in the morning to see if I was available. And then they flew me down from Inverness to Glasgow and then ambulanced me from the airport to the Golden Jubilee Hospital in Clydebank.
And then you were on a TV show, right?
It was filmed. The whole situation was filmed.
Yeah, STV happened to be in the hospital at the time, so they asked me, was it okay? And I said, it was not a problem.
And then how did you come about seeing this documentary then, Robert?
Well, obviously, after me, there was minute silences for Robbie in every football ground in Scotland at that point.
Yeah.
So the emotions were run high going up to Christmas. In January time, I was in a really dark place. Just couldn't understand what was going on because I lost my son.
Yeah.
Through mental health, which I was guilty of. People playing the mental health card. I was guilty of that, saying it's a load of nonsense. Not anymore. Not after this. So my sister had watched this documentary, and she said, you need why don't you watch this? It might give you some, you know, hope that Robbie's donated his organs. And I watched it that night about 7 times, and I just kept getting a gut feeling, seeing the heart. When I seen the heart, something inside me said, that's my son's heart.
You just knew it?
I didn't know it. I just got a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know I was right or
Because,
wrong.
like, if you're watching, I get you. You don't. You want it to be, but to just have that,
That's what I thought
that
it
innate
was.
gut feeling.
I thought it was just depression. That I wanted it to be his.
Yeah.
But then my 2 daughters decided to get in contact with Colin somehow, and I just randomly, they got his number, I phoned him, didn't mention about anything about Robbie, about heart, and I just wanted to say, I've seen your documentary, are you okay?
Yeah, wow.
And we struck up a friendship. Then I came out with the second call, I think it was, I said, I think you've got my son's heart. And he went, oh, why would you think that? And we didn't find out for 7 months later. When we finally got that letter, we just broke down.
So explain how the letter works. You write the letter, do you?
Yeah. And then the Golden Jubilee pass it on to the organ donation people.
Yeah.
And it's all anonymous.
Yeah.
And then...
So Robert would have received that letter,
Yeah.
read it out to you because you're now friends.
You don't... I try and correspond with them to try and find out who it was.
Yeah.
And Colin does the same, but there was nothing coming for 7 months. So we were sitting in limbo, thinking, he's got my son's heart, but we never confirm it until the foundation do it. And once I got the letter, I just read the first line. I just phoned him immediately and went, hello, my name is Colin. And I read him the last line, and he went, and we both wrote that. He said, I wrote that. So it was. So my gut feeling was right 7 months previous. My sister just went, oh my God.
You've got part of your son sitting next to you right now. That
Yeah.
must be
I mean,
an incredible feeling.
There's stranger events. I mean, Robbie's best pal at Ayr United was Fraser Bryden. He used to be a Rangers player, but moved to Ayr United, and now plays in the Irish League. But he was playing with Scott Brown at the time with Ayr United up at Inverness. This was in March in 2024. Scored the winning goal that day and put a sign up to heaven. That was my mate Robbie, meet him in heaven. Colin was at the game that day before we even found out.
Wow.
And when I told Fraser just, oh my God, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What's so lovely, Colin, you've got a few tributes for our Robbie as well. You've got a tattoo on your arm. You've got that lovely tattoo, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, we've both got tattoos.
And you've got a tattoo as well. That's Robbie's heartbeat there.
Yeah.
And you've both got those. They're so beautiful.
There's about 70 people got these tattoos now.
Really?
Even the grandparents got them. Everybody's got them. Yeah.
And tell us about the bear, Colin.
Oh, well, it was actually my wife's idea.
Yeah.
She said when we knew that Robert was coming up to meet us, she suggested about the bear. So when I was down at the Golden Jubilee just before Robert was coming up, I got a recording of the heartbeat. So we put that in.
Yeah, it's in there.
And
that was Robbie's number at every club.
14.
Yeah. His funeral was the 14th. They'd done it special on the Saturday, the 14th for Robbie.
Nice.
So every number, so the hashtag 14 Robbie's Legacy and the Green Love Heart is his symbol now.
Yeah.
And it's going everywhere. So it's...
He's so lovely.
Robert, what do you want Robbie's legacy to be? Like, you know,
I
I mean, he has this incredible legacy. He's helped 5 people live. But going forward, if people are watching this, what message do you want to send?
It's a tragedy. I mean...
Yeah.
I feel like you've got a brother out of this. I think you feel like you two are like brothers.
yeah.
I've lost my son. But I just want to raise awareness for mental health. And if we can save one life, this is what we strive for. We've got charities like Believe, Healing Connections, the Chris Boy charity I work closely with. I've raised thousands of pounds for Chris. He lost his brother Scott, the same thing. Suicide. The stigma needs to get gone now. We need to get out there and get something done about this.
Yeah.
It's happening every day, and I hear more and more. And I don't mind being at the forefront if I have to be. And how hurtful it is, I don't care anymore. Robbie was a lovely boy, and he's gone because nobody knew. And we don't know. Each and one, every one of us sitting here right now don't know.
Yeah.
We can look into each other's eyes, but you don't know, because I've been there. I was on the edge of that cliff. It was sink or swim for me, and I decided to swim, and I'm going to keep swimming now and keep doing this.
Well, I mean, look, his legacy is extraordinary because he's helped 5 people have a life. Every day that that Colin walks on Earth, you know, you're indebted, right? I mean, and you've given him, he's given you life, and just by talking about this, just by getting it out there, you know, you're an inspiration every day. Every day you're doing what you do. Because just getting up out of bed, I cannot imagine what you've been through.
It's like the football tournament I held, and it was Ayr United. They decided to hold it. It was never going to hold at Somerset Park. And Colin came that day to present the trophy to the winning team. The football programme you were seeing, it was like having Robbie there. But I decided to drive Colin up the road after that to Inverness, 5 hours.
Aye.
And it was like sitting talking to Robbie.
Yeah.
All the way up. It was so surreal for me. It's just he's a lovely guy too, and it's just I couldn't have wished it to get a better guy than Colin.
Yeah.
If that sounds, it sounds surreal, but
It's lovely, and it's lovely that you have this beautiful relationship. It really is.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for sharing your story.
No, thank you.
Lovely meeting you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you've been affected by anything we've spoken about today, you can find help on the This Morning website. We'll do our best to get to the relevant places as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.